Hi, how are you? What's going on? It's Zena. Welcome back to Spoopy. Hi, how are you? What's going on? It's Zena. Welcome back to Spooky Stuff. We are in the horror library right now because we are going to be honoring this glorious day. And in case you're wondering, today is National Dentist Day. We're going to be celebrating by talking about the scariest teeth in horror. And I'm really excited to bring you guys my top 4 list because I have a confession to make. I'm obsessed with teeth. I feel better for admitting that. I'm obsessed with teeth. I just love teeth so much. I find that whenever I'm talking to someone, I'm staring at their teeth. Even if they're not talking to me and I just, I'm looking at someone across the room, I'm staring at their teeth, okay? Because teeth are awesome. And on top of that, I feel like it tells a lot about someone. I do have brothers and sisters who are obsessed with teeth as well. Crazy thing is, none of us are dentists. I'm not a dentist. I'm not a dentist, but perhaps I should have been a dentist because, teeth are cool. I remember at a very young age going to the dentist and just being super excited about going, and it's weird because I've watched a lot of horror movies, so it's very surprising that I loved going to the dentist even as a young child. When you think about it, what's cool about going is that first off, you get there and you have someone, a professional, who's taking a look at your little teeth or your teeth and just making sure that everything is good. So say if you are even having some type of discomfort, I'm sure that you don't want to experience that discomfort anymore. So that's why you're there. So this person can help you. They can assist you. Then on top of that, say if you're just going for a cleaning, okay, you have the hygienist who comes in with a little tool and this person scrapes the dirt, the plaque, all that stuff off your teeth and leaving you feeling fabulous and fine. There are a couple of things in this world that make me feel fabulous and fine. Watching horror movies make me feel fabulous and fine. Shopping makes me feel fabulous and fine. Getting my nails done makes me feel fabulous and fine. Making tuna for some reason makes me feel fabulous and fine because I know what I'm doing. And going to the dentist makes me feel fabulous and fine. The reason why I wanted to share with you guys this list is because I feel like when you think about it, regardless, like let's just take away the horror movies for a moment, teeth in general are pretty creepy because even from the time that you're a little kid, there are so many stories around the world that are to help kids cope with the fact that they're losing their teeth. One that we all know about, the tooth fairy. You have some weirdo who comes in to take like your tooth, and I don't know about you guys, but I think that kids' teeth, it looks like a piece of rice. So you have this person coming in the middle of the night, all hours of the night, who knows, digging their claws underneath your pillow and taking the rice and leaving a nickel or a quarter. I remember when I was a kid, the first tooth I lost, I received a quarter. But the second time, I didn't receive anything. And I looked everywhere. My parents have some explaining to do. The point is, it's kind of a creepy story when you think about it. So of course, there are a lot of horror movies that are about teeth. Darkness Falls from 2003 focuses on the character the Tooth Fairy, aka Matilda Dixon, and yeah, you kind of know her backstory and her creepiness. Another one, Teeth from 2007, and it's not the traditional teeth that you may think, but it's the kind of story that sticks with you forever. Some other ones, of course, involves Joe Dante's Piranhas from the 70s. Then there's Little Shops of Horror, and there's a psychotic dentist. And of course, there's the movie The Dentist from the 90s that made a lot of people afraid of going to the dentist. For some reason though, as much as, it creeped me out watching those movies, it didn't really make me afraid of going. All right, let's get into this list because that's what you're here for. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is the Tooth Child from Sci-Fi's anthology series Channel Zero, and this particular episode, it is called Candle Cove. I remember when I first saw this creature, I literally screamed because I feel like this show automatically created a horror icon. This thing is made of complete teeth, okay? It's just terrifying. It stuck with me for weeks. Sadly, throughout the 6 episodes that this character's in, you really don't get to see it that much, which is so unfortunate because it's just like, I just want to touch it. I just want to just see. I want to get a toothbrush and just like brush it just to see, like, whoa. I think that the creature, like, since it's made of like teeth? Do you think that it like brushes it, or like how does it stay so clean? Why don't you have any cavities? That's what I want to know. Seriously though, like the visuals of this character is just completely terrifying. And I remember I actually tried to get a friend to watch it with me, and she doesn't mind horror movies, but once she saw this character, she couldn't do it. She saw the commercial or the preview for it, and then that was that, and I could never get her to even watch one episode with me. I would actually love to see more of this character, but you know, that's a different video for a different time. So the next character we are going to talk about is Pennywise the clown from the movie It, and I'm going to include the one from 1990 as well as the one from 2017 because I just want to put them together. I don't want this to be a battle of the original versus the remake. For just great movies for many different reasons. Pennywise was forever chomping on some little kid's arm. He ate kids, and when it wasn't filled with blood, it was filled with drool, and it was just sharp teeth. As a kid, I remember watching the one from 1990, and whenever Pennywise would stretch open his mouth, I was horrified. Obviously, as a kid, you see this, it's seriously, it's just something that you don't want to see as a kid. Ancient cosmic demon that comes in the form of a clown, and he has an appetite for children, the fears of children. And then even watching the one from 2017, being that they were able to still do something again, like showing the stretching of the mouth and his teeth, the sharpness, just scary. So the next one on the list is going to be the shark from Jaws. So this movie is known to be the greatest movie ever made. The shark's mouth is shown pretty often. In fact, there's a particular scene where this obnoxious character is just pretty much eaten alive. He gets like really chomped on, and you just see like a lot of blood. Even when it comes to the marketing of Jaws, the agency that came up with the poster, they stated how they wanted it to be scary enough for people. So they thought like showing like the teeth of the shark and everything, that would like completely terrorize people. And you know what? They were right. That made a lot of people never want to go into the water, never want to go to the beach again. So good job, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I've never really been a fan of the ocean. I'm not a fan of water too much. That's what comes with when you watch a lot of horror movies. You just magically make these things up in your head. At least that's what I do. So the last thing I have on the list is actually a favorite of mine, Mary Shaw from Dead Silence. Shaw is on this list is because when you really think about it, she was once a regular woman, and you know, she had regular teeth. She decided that the day that she dies, when she moves on to the next life, that she wants to be turned into a puppet. And I thought that was pretty different, and it was very creepy. She's a dead woman who is now a puppet, and her teeth are sharp, they are dark, her mouth stretches out. And what makes it even more spooky is just the fact that if you see her, regardless of her mouth being open or closed, if you scream, she will rip your tongue out. And I will leave it at that. Alright guys, so that's my list of the scariest teeth in horror. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm interested in knowing who would be on your list, okay? So feel free to leave that down below. I will see you next time. Oh my god, booby!